Okay, David.
All right, six-man tag team match coming up here. We got Rock and Roll RPMs out of Atlanta, Georgia. Big Bubba is out of Miami, Florida. Nasty Boys, Brian Knobs, Jerry Saggs out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, and Billy Travis, Lexington, Kentucky.
Boy, that crossface stuff like that Bubba pulling there, grabbing that and pounding him, busted his head open. Well, here we go. We got Tommy Lane, Billy Travis starting out. Billy had reversed it to a top wrist lock, and Tommy grabbed him right by the hair and jerked him right off his feet.
Tommy Lane of the Rock and Roll RPMs forced back to the ropes. Billy Travis fired him across the way, but the Prince, Brickhouse Brown, leaving the Southern Tag Team belt here on the table for safekeeping. They're owned by the Rock and Roll RPMs at the moment. All right, here comes Brian Knobs to battle Mike Davis.
Good teaming with Travis and Brian Knobs together on that double elbow.
Knobs facing Davis. These guys have been yelling for each other all over the territory. They've been saying, hey, we want a match. We want a return. Davis into the turnbuckles hard. Brian Knobs with a body slam on him.
Time as usual, we never have quite enough of it, as we're down to the short rows here with just over a minute left in the action, and Big Bubba is in the ring with Big Brian Knobs. There's a lot of beef in there. Whoa, good night. Bubba slams the head of Knobs right into the foot of Mike Davis. Tag on Tommy Lane. Boy, you can see how quick they tag. That's that years of wrestling together.
Lane blocked by Brian Knobs. Knobs with a right forearm to the corner, and the tag on his partner, Jerry Saggs.
Our time running out. We're down to about 45 seconds in our expiration of allotted time. Ooh, look at that Lane go after Sag and bang his head in there. Everybody's in the ring now. All six of them. The only person that hadn't gotten in, and I'm surprised, is the Prince. As Sag and Tommy Lane, Mike Davis, Brian Knobs, Big Bubba, and Billy Travis. Travis swinging away at the big guy as it is broken totally loose. And we are coming down to the short rows time-wise, and there's no sign of anything letting up. Let's just ring the bell. They're hammering away at each other as Travis goes back in the ring after Lane and Davis, and let's break it up. So this one is going to end disappointingly without any kind of a fall, Dave.
Yeah, a lot of action, but no decision on this one.
Okay, we got to go. Be back in just a moment. Don't go away. We still got some more action, but I do, in fact, want to take the time to again remind you, because Wednesday night is such a whale of a night. The World Heavyweight Champ will be here. 6 bouts right from the opening match to the closing match. You've got dandy matches lined up and no increase in price. You'll be seeing the Wild-Eyed Southern Boys in a shootout with Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka. Return of that Southern Tag Team title bout with the Nasty Boys and the RPMs. You are then going to be looking at the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. Kurt Hennig, the guy who took it from Nick Bockwinkel, will be defending against Jeff Jarrett. Now, he thinks it's going to be easy. Well, let me tell you what, Jeff's come a long way since he started a year and a half ago. And the final match, an added lights-out match with Lawler and Dundee. They're attempting to put the lights out of King Carl Fergie and Don Bass. Let's take a listen right now to see what Bill Dundee and Jeff Jarrett have to say.
That's right, Lance. Right there in Evansville, Indiana this week, I got an AWA world title shot. And I'm sure a lot of people are out there wondering, how come Jerry Lawler doesn't got a title shot, or how come Bill Dundee? Well, the reason is I'm the only guy in this area with the title that Kurt Hennig would sign a championship match for. He was booked to wrestle in this area, and he looked down the list of competitors, and he said, this is what I think you said, Kurt Hennig. You said, Jeff Jarrett will be a cakewalk. I'll walk right over this guy. And you just might do that right there in Evansville. But I know one thing. I may not be the biggest guy, the baddest guy, but I got a lot of heart. I'm going to give it everything I got. And, brother, I just hope I walk out of there with that belt.
I hope you do too, Jeff. I wish you lots of luck, and I think you're a coward, Hennig, but that's another story. Now, I'm not going to get mad at the referee. I know a lot of the people do, and sometimes Lawler doesn't, sometimes Dundee does. We're not blaming the referee or nothing. He just thought the match was out of hand. He rung the bell. Well, that's fine, but just let me tell you three punks something. This week in Evansville, Indiana, our friend Thomas Marlin's coming up there, and he's going to be the referee. And in my opinion, he's the best referee in the world, and he ain't ringing the bell until we beat you 1, 2, 3.
We're out of time.
Yes,
Gotta
we
go.
are.
See him next week. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.